Howdy you all, Chef Omar here at RMHCK, and we're doing another episode of Seasoned with Love. With the holiday season coming up, one of my favorite dishes to bring to gatherings is deviled eggs. And I wanted to share this recipe with you because it's always a hit with the family and very easy to make with the busy time of year. Let's get to it. To begin this recipe, we're going to start by getting a pot of water on the stove right here, and then we've also got to do some holes in the bottom of the eggs. We're going to start by taking a thumbtack and just carefully poking the large side of the egg, allowing air to escape so that whites of the egg can actually form to the shape of the shell. After that, we're going to add some baking soda to our water. That way the shell is easier to peel. And now you cut the heat from the stove, and we'll add our eggs. When adding your eggs, put them in a bowl, tilt them in, and gently roll them in so they don't crack. Next, we'll turn the heat on high again and let them cook for about 14 minutes. Next, gently crack the shells on your eggs and get them in your tea soak.
I went ahead and brewed my black tea ahead of time.
And we're going to be sure to let these marinate for at least 1.5 days. The eggs you see in the video today won't be fully tea stained, but once you make this recipe yourself, they'll have a more marbled look to the shell. Next, we'll begin slicing our eggs using a wet towel between each slice to wipe our knife clean. We'll add our yolks to our tammy or fine mesh strainer so that when we push them through, there'll be no lumps. After that, take the egg whites and rinse them out in some clean, clear water. Alternatively, you can use one of these strainer wands as well. And if you really need, you can also use a fork for this recipe as well. Next, we'll add the rest of our ingredients. 2 tablespoons ricotta, 1/2 teaspoon shio koji, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon Dijon, and 1/2 teaspoon Worcestershire, and 3 tablespoons mayo. And now you can begin by pressing all of the ingredients into the egg yolks. And we'll continue to mix until fully homogeneous. Once everything is fully mixed, go ahead and transfer to a piping bag. And now, with a piping tip of your choice, we're going to start filling these eggs. And now, if you want to get fancy with your garnish, take a straight edge of your choice and just do a little sprinkle. Now, finish with a little scallion. And you're done. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode, and I'll see you next time when we cook something seasoned with love.